guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a Victorinox watch and a super affordable watch. And honestly, the best, most affordable watch you can honestly find for your money at this current moment. Now this watch is the Victorinox Officer's Watch. The number is 241369. It's $249. So let's see what we get. But before that, let's check what I'm wearing today. Today I am wearing my Breitling Super Avenger. As you can see, quite a bold and large watch with that diamond bezel. Pretty cool watch, had it for a long time, probably will never sell it. Anyway, today here is the watch we are taking a look at. And it is a pretty nice looking watch for $249, but let me remind you, this watch did retail for $749 back when it was released. Anyway, some basic specifications on the Victorinox Officer's Watch. We do have a nice 40mm case, which is just perfect. In terms of thickness, we are looking at 10mm, super slim. And this does have an automatic movement inside of it as well. So I don't know how they got it that thin, but it came out really nice. Now in terms of the lug-to-lug distance, we are looking at 20mm. In terms of water resistance, we do have 100 meters of water resistance on this Officer Field Watch. So that's pretty good. You can take it swimming, you can take it in the shower, you don't have to worry about it. The crown is pull and push, and it is signed with that nice Victorinox shield, and it is polished, as you can see. Now in terms of finishing, so we have a solid 316L stainless steel case here. It's all brushed pretty much, as you can see. Really nice brushing, like something you would see basically on par with like a Hamilton Khaki, I would say. That's another great watch I own. You can check that review out. The other side is brushed as well. The crown is polished, like I stated. The smooth bezel on top, as you can see, is highly polished, which gives a little flair to the watch. You know, it's kind of a bland watch. It's supposed to be that way, just a legible, everyday, daily wear. And it's definitely, certainly legible. Taking a look at this black dial, we do have applied markers, as you can see, are Roman numerals. The shield at 12 is applied. All the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 are all applied as well, and they are brushed just as the hands are. Now there is no loom on the applied numerals, but there is loom on the hands. But a nice thing they did, as you can see, when the light hits it in different directions, even at night, you can kind of get a glimpse of the numbers and you can basically tell the time. But it would have been nice to see loom on all of these numbers as well. Now printed below 12 we have Victorinox Swiss Army. We have automatic over here. Also included is a 24-hour military time scale going around over here. And that's very useful, you know, especially if you're in the military. This is a field watch, a military officer's watch, I would say. Now your date, usually at 3, is seen now at the 6 o'clock position right here. You can see that. And it features 3 dates. And this little arrow, or triangle I should say, right between Swiss and made, marks the date. So today's the 17th. Now the seconds hand is white and rather legible. And the hands are rather legible as well. They're quite bold, they're not too thin. I like how they did it. So we just have a plain pointed second sweeping hand here. Looks pretty nice. Now going over to the case back, let's take a closer look at the movement that is in this watch. Today, this watch features the ETA 2824-2. I believe this is the Elabor grade. Now there are 4 grades of ETA movements, if you didn't know. There's standard grade, Elabor grade, top grade, and then chronometer grade. So this is the Elabor grade, I'm pretty sure. Although they did add a custom rotor with their shield, as you can see. And it looks pretty good. The case back is screwed down. We do get your model number there. We also do get Sapphire Crystal, Swiss made. This is a Swiss made marked timepiece. Water resistant 100 meters. Victorinox and Swiss Army. This is a Sapphire Crystal as well. I can get you in really close there if you can see. Just so you can see the movement at work. Okay, now flipping over to the front of the watch. This does feature a sapphire crystal as well, like I just explained on the case back, with anti-reflective coating. And it definitely does help, and especially when the sun is on it right now, as you can see, it definitely does help keep that sun off of it, so you can read the time. Now, the crown is pull and push. There's basically a few positions to function this movement. First position, you get self-winding, which is usually pretty smooth with the ETA movements. The second position, you can swap through the date here. Very precise. Third position is your hacking position, and we can set the time here. If you didn't notice, on the chapter ring, there also is a scale here, as you're going 0 through 60 with finer markings between 60 and 15 over here. If you can see that, I think that was a nice little touch that they did there. Now, if you also didn't know, the ETA movement features a 38-hour power reserve, has 25 joules, an Edachron regulator, and this one I've tested for the past 2 days while wearing it. It is keeping about plus 6 seconds a day. So that is pretty good. For a non-regulated movement, that is pretty good. I must say, it's pretty close to cost chronometer rating. Maybe I got a lucky one, I don't know, but this one is running flawlessly. And yeah, it also beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, so we do get that smoother sweep compared to something like an NH35, which beats at 3 Hz. Now, the strap on this watch is a genuine rubber Swiss-made strap. More goodies for this price. It's quite crazy what you can get for $249. So it's a nice, genuine rubber strap, so it's not silicone or anything like that. It's marked Victorinox Swiss Army right there. And then it's marked genuine rubber Swiss-made right here. You get 2 keepers over here with little holders on there as well. As you can see, this one's loose and this one holds on here to these little grooves here. The buckle is nice, slim, slender, brushed and signed with the Victorinox logo, and I think it's just the perfect size. You do get 2 engravings here, as you can see, or cutouts going down the strap for some more styling. And it's definitely a long enough strap if you have a bigger wrist, and definitely a very comfortable one considering this is end fitted. So this fits perfectly into the case. You get a perfect fit on the wrist once it's on the wrist. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a little glimpse of the Loom Shot. The Loom is only on the hour and minutes hands, like I stated earlier, but I just want to show you guys. So as you can see there, the Loom is Super Luminova, I believe. It glows a greenish color, and it lasts pretty long. It's not that bad, but it is just on those 2 hands. Here is the watch featured on my 6.5-inch wrist. Now this watch is 40 millimeters by 10 thick, and I believe it's about 47.5 wingspan or lug to lug. As you can see, it fits really nice on my wrist, just a perfect fit for my wrist, and it's quite slender. It can definitely slip under a cuff if you wanted it to at 10 millimeters. The rubber strap, I must say, is very comfortable, and I'm usually one that needs end-fitted rubber straps because when you have a straight one, it kind of gives a weird wear on the wrist, if you know what I'm talking about. But this one's super comfortable, nice little small slender buckle there, 2 keepers, fits perfect, and definitely great for the summer. But this watch also does come, I believe, on a butterfly clasp stainless steel bracelet if you don't like rubber straps. So there's always options, and dial options as well, a nice silver dial, a white dial I believe as well. But these are pretty much going quick. They're sold out, I believe, like everywhere. I ordered this one from Amazon, and I paid $249 plus $5 shipping and tax, so it was pretty cheap, I mean, you can find watches with 9015 Miyotas or NH35 movements for about $300, and sadly to say this is much cheaper, and it is a Swiss-made watch with better components, finish, and movement. So I definitely do recommend picking one of these watches up before they sell out if you like this style of watch. It's also a great alternative to the Hamilton Khaki Field Automatic watch, which I do own as well. That is a 38 millimeter watch, and I'm not sure which one I like better. This one is definitely a bit more legible. As you can see, on the Hamilton Khaki Field, you get that crazy reflection. This one, you don't. The nice brushed markers keep it toned down a little bit. And yeah, all around a great watch. I will drop a link to the written article on my blog in the description below, as well as a link to Amazon where I bought this one and had a great experience. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Definitely throw me a like, leave me a comment, and let me know what you think. Also, you can check me out on Instagram at Watch Addict Channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.